Morning all, and welcome to another walk. So today we're going to Dancing Ledge on the south coast in Dorset. Absolutely fantastic place. If you get a chance, definitely have a look, come down. Dorset's a gorgeous county anyway, so definitely worth a look anyway. We've parked at Spyway Barn and we're going to head our way up and over the top of the hill down towards the coast to a place called Dancing Ledge. So I'll share with you a bit more when we get nearer, but I don't think you'll be disappointed. So let's see. So Dancing Ledge is really famous locally. It's a fantastic little ledge, or huge ledge really, that was created for stone mining. So we'll take a look at that in a bit, but there is this on the way. So this is Spyway Barn and a bit of a visitor centre. So talking about climbing, walks you can do, loads of stuff on conservation, and then a bit more history on the quarrying itself, the history and the flora and fauna, and then a bit around just a welcome. So did you know 300 miles of coast, 44 beaches and 185 miles of the southwest coast path sits in Dorset? Interesting facts. Right, let's keep walking. This is definitely not a walk to do without wellies or decent boots on. And here we are, top of the hill. Dancing Ledge is just at the bottom of there. It is a long way down, and it's quite a walk coming back up as well, so that's not helpful. But there is a little bench here, so we'll have a little sit down and show you along the world. If you've watched any of my previous walks, right the way over there is where Winspit Quarry is. Right, let's get on with the downhill. That is quite some hill. Doesn't look as steep on camera, but believe me, it is. Right, let's go. So as I said originally, this was formed as a quarry, and a bit like Winspit, in that the boats used to come alongside and to get loaded up with stone. But this one was open cast, where obviously Winspit works more off of the mines that they used to dig. So we'll go down, probably have a little brew up down there actually, find somewhere sheltered as it's just starting to rain, and then go from there. There we are at the bottom. Right, let's go and see what the sea's like, because this is looking pretty rough. So normally, if you come down here for climbing or just having a bit of a seaside day, a bit of an extreme seaside day, then you actually climb down there. But if you look at now what's down there, the chance of getting down is pretty much impossible without getting washed away. So what we're going to do, we'll just walk along the top. One thing I really did want to show you is what we call the scrape. Now, rumour has it that the boarding school that's up on top of the hill before you drop down from the village down towards Langton Ledge used to come, and you can see that little cutout in the rock there. So that was done by the miners specifically for the private school kids, and they used to have to run down here before breakfast, come down, have a swim, and then run back again every morning before school. And rumour has it that that was done every day, come rain or shine. Whether it was in the winter or not, I don't know, but I'm not sure I'd want to get in there in weather like this today. But we've swam in it plenty of times in the summer, and maybe when we get to summer again or a little bit nicer weather, we'll have a little wander down and go for a little bit of a swim early morning. So this is all that's left of Dancing Ledge's actual kind of mines themselves. There's one there and one there, and they used to go right the way back up under the hill. So yeah, can you imagine working in something like that? That must have been pretty scary. Right, so we've got a different stove today, so we're going to go for a trangia today. So always remember, leave a little bit of water for your washing up, and always remember a little towel, just to, you know, be sociable, put stuff away nice and dry. Right, so we're done. So as always, leave no trace, take everything home with you, and let's carry on. Wow, I've never seen this before. Look how much water is running off the rocks. That's amazing. Right, finished with the seaside. Let's get out of here. Back up that hill. Yeah, not looking quite so forward to that at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, off we go. Oh, well, that was a climb. There we go. The final view. Oh, still going. Doesn't seem like there's a top to this hill. Blimey. Right, on we go. So that's it for today's walk. Really good, thoroughly enjoyed that, especially the waves. Watching those waves break was incredible. It shows what a force Mother Nature really is. So heading back to the car, thinking I might pop up to Matravers and pop to the Square and Compass pub. Not for a pint, it's a bit too early for that, but I think they open at midday and they do the best pasties. So that sounds like the next port of call. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please, if you wouldn't mind liking and following, I'd very much appreciate that. It's only a very young YouTube channel, so anything I can do to grow it and you can help me with would be much appreciated. Thanks a lot. See you next time.